guys. Right, so today, by the thumbnail, 5 tips on how to lose weight. The reason I've done this video is I've had a couple people ask me, Mike, how do you lose weight? How do you maintain it? So, do you know what, I thought I'd give my 5 top tips on how to lose weight and keep the weight off. So, let's get straight into this. Guys, number 1, and you're going to know number 1 straight away, it's diet. It's an ongoing battle. So, the only reason I say that is because people overcomplicate it. They start these diets and it's almost like, I think once you say to yourself, I'm on a diet, you start craving everything. So your body's like, what can I have next? So I would say, don't say you're on a diet. I know you're probably thinking what? But say this is a lifestyle change, and it sounds better as well. So say you're on a lifestyle change and you're changing everything up. So for example, you're planning more. You're not just eating out all the time. You're not buying fast food. You actually got yourself into this mentality of planning. Guys, you're gonna hear this throughout the video. Planning is the key on the diet. So for example, as you can see, I'm at my house and there's a lot of junk food just looking around the kitchen because we got Olivia here and she eats Oreos. She's always drinking fizzy drinks and stuff like that. And it's hard because when you're around kids and stuff, they've got loads of junk food lying around. But try and be strong. Don't eat that stuff around the house. So plan. If you open the fridge, you want to see your meals. The worst thing to do is when you're hungry. When you're hungry, you'll eat anything in sight. So I sometimes do it. If sometimes there's some Oreos, Oreo is my weakness. So if there's some Oreo biscuits lying around, I'll eat 2. Then before I know it, I eat 4. Pack's gone. Then I have to buy another one for her. So plan. It's a new lifestyle. So it's not a diet. Diets are very short term. You get short term results, and then before you know it, the weight's back on. So change everything up. Change your mentality of how you're doing it. Not just thinking, well, I've seen this 6-week diet plan, I'm going to follow that. Then what are you going to do after that? You're going to jump back on something else? No, make it a lifestyle change. So you're changing your lifestyle. You're changing out, getting all the bad food. For example, like I said in my previous videos, I've dropped out fizzy drinks. Made a massive difference. I just added water. Guys, another thing that people forget is when you're hungry and dehydrated, it's the same signal. So a lot of time you'll rush to the fridge thinking, oh, my stomach, I'm really hungry. It's the same signal as you're dehydrated, you just need water. So don't think, oh, right, I need to go in the fridge, I need to get some food. You could just be dehydrated. Me, I keep a Volvo bottle on me all the time, so I just sip on water, so I'm not getting that, I'm really hungry, I need food. So like I said, planning is the key, and I would say, people will ask me like what meals to eat. It's eating healthy. So if example, I did try the keto diet before I started this video. I did start the keto diet and I found it really hard to maintain, mainly because fats are quite an expensive source of food to buy. So for example, salmon, avocados, I still eat them, but I eat them more in moderation. My whole diet's just not keto. So what I found works for me is moderation, enjoying my diet. So enjoying the foods that I'm making. So for example, I love salmon. I love sweet potato. I cook it a different way. I make sweet potato fries. I really enjoy them. But I know that when I make them and you have them in a restaurant, it's different. So you know that you're cooking them, it's healthy. Sometimes in a restaurant, it's a bit, you're not sure how they're made. So I'd say if you're eating out a lot as well, kind of limit that as well, because that can affect your weight loss results. So limit how much you go out and limit your cheat days. So if you are having cheat days, limit them. So still look forward to them, but then limit them. So food, keep it nice and simple. I would say breakfast, it's oats. I just have oats. I don't mess around with cereals and stuff like that. I like to keep it nice and simple. So I've got myself into that trail, like just wake up, I know what I'm doing. So planning, like I said, plan. You can't, I wouldn't say you can overplan, I guess you can, but don't panic. This is your results, there's no one else's. These are your results, so don't be influenced by anyone else. Eat what your body agrees with, obviously. So if someone's saying, oh, what I recommend you do is you start doing this. No, you're on a plan, you're on a journey yourself. Don't be influenced by anyone else. Don't get me wrong, take some tips and advice, but do what works for you. If you've dropped weight in the past, follow that routine. So, diet in hand. So you've got your diet healthy, you're eating better, and you're not eating so much processed food. You're actually you're actually making it from scratch. So you're cooking your chicken breast. You're not just buying the pre-made microwave meals. You've got the frying pan going. You're cooking it. It's all healthy. There's some vegetables in there, and it's healthy. So number 2 is obviously training. Training should be fun. You should walk into the gym and enjoy what you're doing. If you're not, probably speak to your personal trainer. Speak to your personal trainer and change your program. Like, mix it up all the time. Stop going in there, hitting that cross trainer for 10 minutes. So a lot of studies have shown now that weight training obviously burns a lot of calories. The reason for that is because obviously the repair your body's got to go through to damage what you've done. Don't get me wrong, cardio is great. I'm not knocking cardio. Even I do a bit of cardio, a little bit. I do a bit of boxing training, but I enjoy boxing training. That's the reason I do boxing training, because it's a bit of fun. I like hitting the bag instead of smashing out 20 minutes on the cross trainer. But saying that, I did do cross trainer with some friends, and they made it fun. There was intervals. I was burnt out, but it was a bit of fun. So make your sessions fun and upbeat. When you walk in the gym, you should have a plan, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't be doing the same thing day in, day out, because you're going to get bored, aren't you? So when you come into the gym, you still need a rough idea what you're doing. So if you're following a strict training program, that is great. But at the same time, you need to mix it up a bit, just to make it, like I said, fun. Number 3. This is a big one for me. So stress and lifestyle. Why are they number 3? Because stress and lifestyle can affect your results massively. If you're constantly stressed and there's people around you stressing you, and don't get me wrong, stress is hard to deal with. It's one of those things that when you're stressed, you tend to, some people, they either don't eat or they eat too much, or you just shut down, you've got no motivation, you've got nothing. So a lot of time, for me, I found it's who you surround yourself with as well. So if you're surrounding yourself with quite a lot of negative people, you're taking it to heart too much as well. So people saying, well, what I recommend is you should do this, you should do that. So you're taking too much of people's advice. And what that actually does is put too much pressure on yourself. So a big rule for me, what I do is I look at that person that's saying it to me, and you're probably thinking, what do you mean by that? So for example, if I wanted to build muscle and there was someone stood in front of me that had no muscle, but they were giving me a right telling what to do, I probably wouldn't take advice from that person, would I? Because yeah, they probably might have the knowledge, but they haven't got really nothing to back it up with. I'm not looking at a massive lad, I'm going, wow, I really want to look like that. I'm looking at someone that's just really cool, like plowing into me, and I'm like, wait a minute, you haven't got the physique to back that up. So a lot of time you're looking at a person, yeah, they might have the knowledge, but you ain't kind of got the package I'm looking for. That's not what I want to be like. So for example, I sometimes take a lot of things to heart. Like when someone says something to me, I'll try and change it, but knowing in my head that's probably not the thing to do. So like I said, it's not taking too much on board, and for your lifestyle, when there's a lot going on, obviously it is hard to plan, but like I said from the beginning, it's all about planning. So it's planning your sessions, planning your diet, and trying to plan your life basically, because these are your results and no one else's. So there's people that are kind of, oh well, I recommend you should do this. I don't think your arms are big enough. Do you know what, I think you're gaining weight. Like, you're actually not looking, you've almost got to, it sounds horrible, but you've almost got to push those people away because they actually are dragging you down. So if there are people that are kind of constantly getting little swipes in, they're like, there's a difference between, when someone's joking, everyone has that bit of banter, but when someone is trying to constantly swipe at you, that's when you've got to push them away and just be like, either block, delete. If it's the same person, just block them, delete them. Do what you got to do, because that's them just trying to either get jealous because you're getting results faster, or whatever the reason is. They're just some reason trying to push you down, and that will have a negative impact on your results, because you're going to think, oh, do you know what, my arms aren't that big, I'm not losing weight fast, do you know what, I'm getting chunky, and it's going to play on your mind all the time. And those people are thinking, yeah, I've got some digs in today, push them away. I honestly, just delete them. Like, if this is your journey, not theirs, block, delete, do what you got to do. Surround yourself with positive people that are on the same path. So you see all those pictures, where people are on the same path as you, following, like, you want to be in that kind of group. You want people that are on the same wavelength as you. At the moment, I'm in a really positive group. I'm training with Carl Morgan and Sam Morgan. We're all training for a strongman competition, so we're all bouncing off each other. So we're not going, oh, that was a terrible deadlift, and then just plow into each other, because that's not what's pushing us to that next level. So if I got mowed down, I wouldn't be like, oh, brilliant, that was great. You know, you're not going to enjoy it, are you? So like I said, people around you, if they are negative, they're swiping at you, they're trying to, at the end of the day, they're killing your results. So push them away, get rid of them. That's my big bugbearer. Number 4, and the reason I left it to number 4 is supplements, because reason it's number 4 is because people are so reliant on them. You probably, if you're following me and you see my stories, yeah, I do use a lot of supplements. So I use like BCAAs, at the moment I have actually started taking fat strippers, and I'm not basing my results on those products. So I'm not thinking, right, I should lose weight because of this supplement, whatever it is, and then my diet's terrible in the background, I'm not training very hard, but then I'm still thinking, wait a minute, these tablets aren't making me lose weight. But when actually I'm barely sleeping, I'm eating terribly, and I'm half-arsed doing a workout because I'm just on my phone, I'm doing whatever I want to do, but I'm basing my results on those tablets. So don't base your results on that magic pill, because if you look at most of the ingredients, they all kind of do the same thing. They're basically going to be caffeine, green tea, CLA. They're going to be all the same things. Protein shakes are just protein shakes. They are going to do the same job. You can get obviously better quality ones, but they are all there as a small percentage of the results. So most of it does come from your diet, your training, your stress levels, your sleep. Everything plays a massive impact. Don't just hold those magic tablets and go, wow, I should get all my results from this. So this is why I'm 4% body fat. No, because you probably put in all the other work before that. You obviously diet at some point, you're training hard, you're hitting it, and you're really focused. Like I said about surrounding yourself with people, you got people texting you saying, right, there's a session at 5 o'clock, jump on it. Like when you walk into the gym, you should be like, right, today I'm going to smash this, and this. Not just go, I'm just going to sit on the bike for 15 minutes, I'm going to take some selfies, and that's me done. But I'm going to Snapchat as much as I can, and then I'm just going to say I smashed the gym. No, because then you're not going to get results from that, are you? Weight loss is a long journey, and I think you need to really look at what the results you want. So, like I said, enjoy it, be happy, surround yourself with positive people, push those negative people out of the way, and these are your results. And number 5, so final tip, you're probably thinking we've covered everything. Cheat. Still allow a cheat day. So I cheat, like everyone does. You can't live by the code. You can't eat chicken, rice, broccoli every meal. You can, but eventually you get that breaking point where you're like, I need to eat normal. And that's why you need to plan a cheat day. So for example, I've recently gone to cinema. I watched Predators, strange film, but it's actually quite good. So it's actually a right film. But then I cheated. I had a massive large pizza. So, and everyone's probably seen my Snapchats. I'm like, oh my God, you're eating a pizza, you shouldn't be doing that. Block? Nah, it's not that quick. People are like, what am I? But I can literally mow down a large pizza because I feel like I've earned it. Like at the end of the day, you've got to see that as you've earned that cheat meal. So if you've done really well through the week, think to yourself, right, do you know what? I'm going to cinema, I'm not going to eat chicken and broccoli, right? Unless you're on that really strict, but I still think you should allow a cheat. It makes you feel normal because you're not, everything's in Tupperware containers and you're eating food that's not particularly appetizing. Because chicken, after a while, it can get a bit, makes you go a little bit weird. But cheat, enjoy it. So enjoy that cheat day, look forward to it, and take all my tips on board. And obviously message me, like, this is why I've done this channel, to help people. So it literally is just to help people on their journey. A lot of it is, at the moment, muscle building, and I'm helping people bulk up and get stronger. But I still want to help people lose weight because that's a massive factor. People walk into the gym for different results. Some people want to lose weight, some people want to build muscle. It's what your goal is. And like I said, it's having that mentality of not going, oh, well, I ain't done anything this week, so I'm not going to bother. You've got to jump back on the wagon. You've got to jump back on thinking, yeah, I had a pizza. I earned that pizza. Like, I'm back on it now. I feel regenerated. You feel really good when you've done it because you feel like, yeah, I wanted that cheat meal. And if it don't have to be a pizza, it can be anything. You could be looking forward to a tub Ben and Jerry's in the freezer. You could be looking forward to that. Or there could be a pack of Oreos you've got your eye on it for like the last 2 weeks. Like me, most of the time. So save a cheat meal. Don't just keep snacking all the time. Wait for that cheat meal. The hardest thing is when you're it is hard when junk food's around you all the time, but think to yourself, that is what I'm going to have longer down the line. Not just, oh, right now, I'm going to eat loads of junk and my results are going to suffer. Weight loss is a slow journey. So when you jump on those scales, don't be disheartened with the weight. Don't weigh yourself every day. So before we start, these are my top quick tips. These are nice, quick ones. So don't weigh yourself every day, because you don't want to look at yourself, you don't want to jump on those scales and go, oh God, I've just gained 4 pounds. Like, if you just started introducing water to your diet, your weight's going to fluctuate. Your weight fluctuates all the time. So when you jump on the scales, don't be disheartened. Don't go, oh God, that's 5 pounds. Give it a chance and weigh yourself, I'd say 2, maybe 3 times a week. That's it. Don't get disheartened. Keep trying to keep a track of it, but weigh yourself at certain times a day. So I weigh myself every morning. Keep a track of it, but enjoy it, guys. These are my top tips, and enjoy what you do. Surround yourself with people that are positive and not trying to bring you down. Guys, enjoy my channel, watch the rest of the videos, and subscribe and like this video.